All right, man, and we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. What is going on, my good people? Um, it's your boy Project Mac, man. We are back. It's been a long time, man. It's been a very long time. Um, it's man, it's I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. A lot of changes have been happening, good and bad. So I'm just blessed to still be here, being able to do what I do. Um, for those of you guys that don't know me, man, my name is Mac Solomon. I'm a fitness professional. Um, I've worked with brands such as the Four Seasons, the West Hollywood Edition, as well as many other companies. I've been a fitness professional over 10 years now. And basically, I've also been able to train prominent Hollywood actors as well as music industry artists throughout my career. And now, man, we're here doing the Winner's Diet podcast. I couldn't be happier to start this thing, and I'm just happy to see where this takes me, man. I'm enjoying the process of everything, of all this. The process to me is the most important. Um, and throughout this whole journey, this whole process, I'm going to be sharing just stories and um, parts of my career and part of my journey that I know you guys can learn from. Um, I'm only speaking to guys that are 30 and above, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not speaking to anybody else that's under 30. Just guys that are 30 and above that are trying to lose their stubborn body fat, are frustrated with information that they're getting from social media, online, the internet, and guys that have just lost their edge, man. Meaning, you guys look back to what you were before, and they're just like, damn, I used to be that person. I used to be that guy. And I understand it because it happens. We all fall off. Some fall off more than others. It's just a part of the game. But staying off, no, 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 no. That's not what we're here for. So I'm here to speak to you guys. I'm here to give you guys solutions. This is the problem that I have with people on social media in the fitness industry. Everybody's giving you right the problem. Everyone's stating what your problem is, but barely anybody giving you actual real solutions. They're giving you unrealistic solutions that doesn't even apply to your life. I'm here to clean all that shit up. I'm here to dead any type of BS, uh, false advertising you're hearing, false information. I'm here to give you that real talk, that's straight to the point, straight from the horse's mouth. This is the winner's diet. Now, some of you guys might ask me, Mac, what is the winner's diet? Well, the winner's diet is a combination of not just what you eat, it's about who you're around, who you listen to, and your habits, right? Nutrition. We understand that is the most important thing when it comes to putting the right food in your body, right? Always look at your body as a supercar. You can't put, low grade fuel in your body, in your supercar, excuse me, rather. Eventually it's going to break down. And I always say that maintenance is cheaper than repair. I'll say it again. Maintenance is cheaper than repair. So if you're doing everything correctly, now it may be, a little bit costly in the beginning to do it this way, right? Just like anything, it costs to maintain something of value. Your body is valuable, but some of you guys don't see it that way, which is why some of you guys are in the situation that you're in, frustrated, you know, fell off your routine, fell off your program, blaming everybody else, but the one person that is responsible for everything, for why you got yourself in this position in the first place. And I'm not here to shame you guys at all. I'm not here to shame you guys, but I am here to hold people accountable because I hold myself accountable. I'm not perfect. I'll be the first one to tell you that right now. I'm not perfect, but I do know what needs to be done, and I get it done. Right. So nutrition, man, that's the first thing of the winner's diet. The first pillar. The second pillar is who you listen to. I don't listen to anybody that I don't want to be like. I'll be honest with you. I've had a lot of mentors in my fitness career, and some people I just took from everybody. There's certain aspects I didn't want in my life that they had, and there are certain things that they had that I wanted. So I've been able to just take bits and pieces from everybody that I don't want to say look up to because I don't really look up to anybody, but from people that I respected or admired, right? Um, I was able to take bits and pieces from them, apply it to myself. You can't just take information from anybody. People have to show you receipts. That's the one thing. Well-known brands like the Four Seasons, the West Hollywood Edition. These people just aren't working with anybody. I have receipts. I can tell you that. So this is why it's very important you have to vet the people that you're getting information from. Because everybody doesn't want to see you win, man. I'll be honest with you. Everybody wants just take from you. Everybody's sole purpose is to make a quick buck off you. And we'll talk about that later in today's video. But who you listen to is very, very important, man. Make sure they have receipts. It's a lot of fluff going around. It's a lot of he say, she say, but no one's producing receipts, man. It's a lot of trickiness going around. And it's been happening for a long time. I told you guys I've been in this game for a decade now. 10 years, right? I've seen what the fitness, excuse me. I've seen what the fitness industry looked like in 2014, pre-social media, to where it is today. It's not the same industry that it was. Things have drastically changed. What was around in 2014 is no longer here in 2025, and vice versa. What is here in 2025 was not around in 2014. So just make sure you guys are, vetting the people that are giving you information. Because everybody ain't telling you the truth, man. I'll tell you that right now. They just not. The next pillar, man, is who you're around. There's that saying, if you hang around five millionaires, you'll become the sixth one. Yes, that's very true. And just like if you hang around five fat five, if you hang around five big backs, you're gonna become a six big back. They're gonna want to put poison in their body. They're gonna do everything opposite of what it takes to have a healthy, strong physique. And over time, it's gonna catch up to you. And over time, you're gonna realize that they are where they are as far as how they look for a reason. Not to say you can't go out and enjoy yourself here and there, but I'll be honest with you, man. When people see you trying to better your life and they see you trying to, elevate, put in work, I hate to say it, but a lot of people will try to bring you down with them, man. Because the reality is, a lot of people have given up on themselves. It's truth. Physically, people start to give up on themselves mentally first, then physically. So it's a whole domino effect. Because once your mind is defeated, everything else follows right afterwards. Look at all the people that you went to high school with. Look how they look now. I bet everything. A majority of them do not look the same. I guarantee you, a majority do not look the same, and that's for good reason. You, on the other hand, you might be in the same situation, but you're trying to escape that. You're trying to find a different way because you see what it is to be in that situation. You see what it is to be, overweight. You see how it feels to, you know, be a step slower. I get it, man. When you get to 30, 35, 40, I can tell you this because I've trained these type of people. You're a step slower, man. It is what it is. Even me, I'm not the same person. I cannot move the same way as I did at 20 years old. It's just part of getting older. So you have to be able to pivot and adjust to what's going on. But most people have just stopped completely and given up any type of adjustment. It is what it is. I get it, man. Some of you guys might have kids. There we go. We're back. Some of you guys have responsibilities, you know, but it's no excuse to not get it done. I've trained plenty of people who have all these things, who have businesses, multi-million dollar businesses at that, and they still find ways to get it in because they understand their body is their business card, it's their billboard. It's the first thing people notice when they look at you. So if you have that mindset and the friends that you're around don't want to get there, well, I'm not saying cut them off, but you might want to start finding people that share that same sentiment, that share that same mindset, because they're going to bring you down eventually. It may not be today, but eventually they're going to bring you down, bro. So it's part of the game, man. Um, and the last one, man, is the habits, right? Having a routine, having a structure. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you're somebody that, you know, is inconsistent, well, your life is probably going to be inconsistent. It's just how it is. If you're inconsistent, how you show up daily, you're probably going to be inconsistent throughout your life, and you're not going to show any form of competency. And that's very big for me. Consistency is very big for me. So I have to make sure I'm on point always, man, because you never know who's watching. You never know who's looking at you. You never know who has you on their radar or whatever it is. I got to show up on point every time, eating the same thing every day or most days as far as just nutrition, right? If it ain't eggs, it's oatmeal. If it ain't oatmeal, it's a protein shake. But it's always going to be the same thing for the most part. Dinner, the same thing. Lunch, the same thing. Eating the same snacks. My life is repetitive. Wake up, same time every day. Make my bed, drink my water, go exercise. It's just how I start my day, man. I got to show up like that. It's boring. It's boring. When I tell people this is how you gotta, this is what you gotta do in order to lose weight, in order to build muscle. Oh, that's boring. I don't want to do that. I can't help you then. What you want me to do? I can't help you. You cannot have the same life and get different results. The life you have right now is what got you there in the first place. The habits that you made in yesteryears is why you're in the position that you're in today. So, guess what? In order to change that, you have to change your habits. Yes, you have to eat the same thing damn near almost all the time. You can make substitutions here and there, but for the most part, you're going to be eating the same shit, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just science. It is what it is. Success is boring. It is what it is. And I haven't even gotten to the level I wanted to, but I knew that to get to this stage, I couldn't be all over the place. I had to show up every day. I had to give my clients 110%. When they saw me, they knew exactly what they were going to get every single time. I have a very popular um, fitness, what is it called? Aerobics class. How do I say this? Yes, it's a hit class. It's a very popular hip hop hit class called Hit Aerobics. Every time people go there, every time people go to my class, they know exactly what they're going to get every single time. They know they're going to get their ass whooped, and they know that Mac is going to deliver an amazing workout. I have to be consistent. Can't give you a good class one day and then a horrible class the next day. Next day, give you a better class. Next day, give you, that's not how you operate, man. That's not how I operate. I refuse to. I got to give you the same. It's going to be the same work. I'm going to give you that same work every single time. The same work. It's never going to change. That's how I was able to build that class up and get those type of celebrities to come to my class, to get my class in articles, to have my class work with different companies, get booked and show up to different companies. That's how I was able to go on tour. I went on tour with that class. 4 cities, well, 3. Houston, Texas, 2 cities in LA, and San Diego. Because I showed up consistently. So that's the winner's diet, man. The winner's diet is not about, I know people hear winner, they think about, oh, it's about money and success. It's whatever you feel like success is to you. That's what the winner's diet is. It's whatever you feel like success is to you. But in order to get there, you have to have a system behind it. And it has to have at least 1 out of 4 of those pillars. It's damn near impossible to get there without having at least 1 out of 4 of those pillars. Mandatory. So that is the winner's diet, man. Um, Throughout the podcast, we're going to be covering topics such as, well, we have different segments um, throughout the podcast. One, we'll be covering the latest news, um, what's going on in the fitness industry, called the Fit Report. So that's our new segment. The second segment will be what the fitness. So we'll be reacting to, just trendy, funny videos, giving you insights, still finding ways to find something that you can learn from in that video. And then obviously the main event, man, the main topic, we're going to be discussing solutions, giving you guys solutions, giving you guys how to break free of this, situation you're in as far as having stubborn body fat, how to reclaim your edge. All the topics that we're going to discuss are going to come right back to that same solution, that same problem. Excuse me. All the topics are going to cover those same problems that we have, and just constantly give you guys solutions. Educate, entertain. That's my main motto. That's my main motto. Educate, entertain. I called it edutainment on my last podcast that I had years back. Shout out to Gems, the podcast. But that's what it is, man. It's straight, direct, straight from the horse's mouth, man. It's not no fluff. We're not dancing around anything. We're not giving you generic fitness advice that you're going to see on social media from people that don't have the credentials to even be discussing this type of thing. This is 10 years plus of experience, giving it to you live and direct. No BS, no filter. That's just how I like it, by the way. Raw and uncut. I'm not trying to change the world, man, but I am trying to change one person and turn that into two people, and so on and so forth. If that inspires the next person, then so be it. But I'm not here trying to change the world, because I understand everybody ain't going to make it. They just not. They ain't going to make it, bro. So I'm only going to talk. That's why I'm talking to a select group of men that want to change. Because we all chasing the same thing, man. Success. Some of us are trying to lose weight. Some of us are trying to make money. Some of us are trying to get out of certain situations. Some of us are trying to, whatever the case is, everyone has a different situation. But I guarantee you're never going to get there unless you adopt at least one out of four of those, if not all four of those pillars of the winner's diet. Guarantee you. I would have not have made it on tour. I would have not have went on tour without that four pillars. I would have not have booked and partnered with the biggest hotel, one of the biggest hotels in the world, the Four Seasons. I would have not worked with some of the people, celebrities that I've worked with. I wouldn't have done any of that stuff had I not adopted that mindset. Certain situations that I'm in, I wouldn't have made it. It's powerful, man. It's powerful. I'm telling you guys. But we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff throughout this tenure, right? Throughout this podcast. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. It's no fluff, man. Promise. There ain't no fluff over here. No cap in my rap. I guarantee you that. I'll tell a joke all day, but I will not tell you a lie. My job is to give y'all value, and you guys can take it and run with it, man. That's it. That's all I care about. So, but now that we got that out the way, man, those four pillars, today we're going to talk about, man, and this is just the intro, guys. This is episode 1. We started it off nice and hot. I'm loving the route we're taking with this. But The main event, main topic of today, we're talking about why the fitness industry is lying to you guys. And it's simple, you guys. The fitness industry is lying to men over 30 because the audience now is geared towards younger people, right? And they're lying to you because fitness has become a very vain industry. And it was always a vain industry, right? But you think about fitness, you think about getting healthier, a strong community of people pushing each other to be the best version of themselves. Today, it's not like that. At least not from what I see. I don't see that as much anymore. Today is about vanity, man. It's about vanity and it's about making money, right? Everybody's trying to sell you something. Shit, I'm trying to sell you something too. I'm not going to lie. But I'm giving you real talk. I'm giving you real solutions. People are giving you stuff from what they heard on Wikipedia, from what they heard from somebody else, and they haven't even applied it. Can you apply the information that you're even qualified to give somebody? Most of the time it's no. The truth is, again, it's become a very vain, you know, type of game now where everyone's just trying to make money. Um, and they're not really being realistic for people in certain categories, right? Everybody's trying to chase the model Instagram, superhero action figure look. And guys, and we're gonna talk about that type of the industry on a different episode. But I'll be the first one to say it's never gonna happen for you guys. It's never gonna happen for you. It's just not. Most of these guys don't even look how they look on Instagram. And what happens is you guys buy these programs, you guys listen to these quote unquote gurus, and then you get frustrated when it doesn't happen in 3 weeks or a month as what they advertise to you. And then you fall off and then you just continue the same cycle. Whereas you need to take the effective approach based off of your lifestyle. Again, who am I speaking to? Men 30 and over. When you're 30 and over, you probably don't have the same time as someone that's in their 20s. You're not in college no more, I'm assuming. Most of you guys got full-time jobs, you got kids, you got a girlfriend, a wife. Shit, some of y'all got husbands. Shout out to y'all. But your life ain't the same as someone that's younger than you anymore. So you have to cater your routine around that. Most guys get frustrated because they'll be in the gym 2 hours doing a plan that they feel like is right for them, and then they don't get any results. Whereas if you just keep it simple, you should not be in the gym longer than 30 to 45 minutes. Maybe an hour if you got time. At least I'll say this. Let me rephrase that. You should not be lifting weights for more than an hour. I'll say that. Your weightlifting session should be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. That's with limited breaks, depending on how heavy you're lifting that day. But it should be limited breaks. And then at the end, you should be able to do cardio for about 20, 25 minutes. And you should be able to do cardio at least 2 or 3 days out of that week. Weightlifting 3 to 4 days out of that week. Break down your certain body parts that you're going to attack that day and get up out of there. You should not be in there for more than an hour, 30 minutes lifting weights. It doesn't make any sense. You got responsibilities, bro. I can't be in the gym that long no more. I can't do that. I got clients, I got business to run, I got responsibilities. No way in hell I can do that anymore. No way. So you have to cater your fitness goals around who you are, around your schedule, realistic expectations. I tell everybody when they first come to me, man, we need to draw out a realistic timeline as to when you can get to your goal. Because some of you guys just want shit to happen overnight, just like that. And it don't work like that. And it never will. This shit is a process, man. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. But it solely depends on you and your patience and you being consistent. That's it. That's the secret. That's the secret, guys. It's out the bag. You wanna lose that stubborn body fat? Just be patient and be consistent. That's it. You don't have to do a fad diet. You don't have to intermittent fast. You don't have to go keto. You don't have to go vegan. You don't have to go what's that damn diet where they eat all meat? Somebody tell me, man. Carnivore. You ain't gotta go carnivore. No, just be patient and be consistent. That's it. You can see minimal results in about a month. That's minimal results. You might feel different about 2 3 weeks. I'll say 3.5 weeks. You'll feel different, but really you won't see any type of changes as far as minimal changes until about a month. So, and even then, you know, you still have a lot of work to do. It's a long journey. The next way they're lying to you guys that I mentioned earlier is again, it's the physique. You guys, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, you're never gonna be single digit body fat, and nor do you want to. I've been there, and it sucks. The way you feel, you're always hungry, you're irritable. Yeah, you look great, but what for? So for me, I always say, guys, get to 15% body fat. If you can get to 15% body fat, that is the best. That is the most realistic physique to be at in today's climate. Because in today's climate, just look around you. Just look around you every day. It's big backs galore every time I walk out my house. That's all I ever see. It's a reason why we're 60% overweight in this country, 30 something percent morbidly obese. There's a reason for that. So if you guys can get to 15% body fat, you're gonna stand out easily, very easily. Because that's enough, that's good enough for you to see some type of muscle definition, ab definition, right? And still have somewhat of an athletic figure without looking, like an action figure. I don't need you guys to be six. I don't need you guys to have six pack abs. That's not what we're preaching here. We don't need you guys to walk around with your shirts off, all cut up and lean. I don't need you guys to be like that. Just get down to 15%, man. If we get down to 15%, that's all I care about. I don't even really care about the weight. Yes, you know, height and weight proportions are very important, but body fat to me is the most important. Weight second. If you can get down to a healthy body fat percentage, that's all I care about. So, but the industry will tell you different. If you're not 8% body fat, you're out of shape. If you don't look like me having pack abs, 8-pack abs, veins coming out of my arms, you're not in shape. You're fat. You're a loser. Buy my course. Buy my program. Buy this. Buy my supplements. This is how they're lying to you. Most of these guys don't even have an audience. They just throw whatever is out there and hopefully something sticks. But this is the main reason why they're lying to you now. This is what the fitness industry has become. This is what it's turned into. Social media has played a big role in this, obviously. But hey, man, it's just the way of the game now. But I'm here to call out all that shit, all that BS you guys are seeing online, all that frustration you guys are feeling right now because you feel like there's no other hope. You've felt like you've taken every single advice that's out there. You've come up short every single time. This is for you guys, man. And there's more where that came from. This ain't the last of me. Oh, we gonna be here, baby. I promise you, we gonna be here. I promise you. You know, I've held my tongue a long time seeing this mess, man. A lot of these guys are frauds, man. I'll tell you right now, a lot of these guys are frauds, and I know a lot of them. And they walk around like they're God's gift. And no hate, no shade. Shout out to them. But if you've been in the game, you guys know what I'm talking about, man. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So, but that's not the goal here. We're not trying to bash fitness coaches or whatever these guys claim to be. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you guys become better versions of yourself, mentally, physically, right? And help you guys achieve whatever success is to you. And I just hope that you guys apply those same pillars to your goals every single day. So, the Winners Diet Podcast, man, we're going to be talking that talk and we're going to be having fun while we do it. So, stay tuned. There's more where that came from. But until then, man, appreciate y'all. Much love.